Some betrayals don't start with another woman. They start with a man forgetting who helped him build the throne. Before we begin, subscribe to Ray Tales Africa for powerful African stories of love, loss, and redemption. Now listen, because this story may sound like fiction, but it happens every day. Linda believed she had a blessed marriage. Her husband, Samuel, was admired in their Kampala neighborhood, a businessman who dressed well, spoke gently in public, and called his wife my love. Together, they had built their life from nothing, a shop that became a company, a rented house that became a mansion, and a family that included their young daughter. Every weekend, Samuel traveled up country for business. "Baby, I'm working hard for our future," he would say, kissing Linda's forehead as she packed his bags and prayed for his safe journey. Then one Friday, he forgot his second phone on the kitchen counter. It rang. A message flashed. "Papa Jr., please come quickly. The baby is sick." Linda froze. "Papa Jr. Papa Jr." Linda felt her chest tighten. She didn't call him. She didn't confront him. She waited for Saturday morning and followed him. Samuel didn't go to any office. He drove past the city, deep into a dusty road, and stopped in front of a small bungalow surrounded by banana trees. Linda watched. A young woman stepped out, smiling. A baby was tied to her back. Samuel ran to them, hugged the woman, lifted the baby into the air, laughing loudly, a laugh Linda had not heard in years. That was the moment she understood. She was not the only wife. She was the city wife, for image, for respect. The village wife had his heart. Linda recorded everything. Not for revenge. For truth. She sat in her car and cried, not because she was weak, but because she felt foolish. She felt used. She had built with him. And he had built another home and another kingdom, with her sweat and patience. When Samuel returned on Sunday, he acted tired. Linda cooked. Smiled. She said nothing. Because some women don't strike when they are angry. They strike when they are ready. Linda began to watch him. "Client meeting," he said, while sending money to the village. "Emergency trip," he said, while paying bills for another family. "Our future," he said, while dividing her present. Then one evening, she chose to strike. She placed his forgotten phone on the table. And asked. "Who is Papa Jr.?" she asked calmly. Samuel froze. Then his face changed. Instead of apologizing, he shouted. "So you've been spying on me? Is that what a good wife does? You invaded my privacy." Linda laughed bitterly. He didn't apologize. He attacked. Linda showed him the video. Instead of shame, he showed pride. "Yes, I have another woman. And yes, I have a child with her. Because she gives me peace. She respects me. She treats me like a king." Then he used his sharpest weapon. "You're always busy with work and this child. She gives me love, attention, affection. You became cold." Linda reminded him, "We built this together." But Samuel laughed. "This house is mine. The businesses are in my name." That night, he did something cruel. He packed her clothes. Locked her out with their daughter. Told neighbors she was disrespectful and jealous. And kicked her out. He stopped sending money for the child. Linda left with nothing, no house, no business, no husband. She moved to a small single room in Wakiso. She sold chapati by day and cleaned offices by night. She prayed. She cried. She refused to die. Slowly, she rose again. She started a small catering business. People trusted her. She expanded. Her daughter went back to school. Linda rebuilt herself from dust. And Samuel. He transferred land, shops, and vehicles to the village woman. He called it love. One night, doubt entered Samuel's heart. The child he called son looked nothing like him. He did a secret DNA test. The result destroyed him. He was not the father. The village woman had used him as an ATM. For rent. For business. For land. By the time Samuel confronted her, most properties were already in her name. She laughed. You wanted a queen in the village. I gave you a throne made of lies. The village wife was no longer humble. Respect disappeared. After some time, Samuel's business started struggling. Only then did he remember Linda. The woman who stood with him when he had nothing. The woman who never gave up on him. The woman who built with him. He searched for her. He found her in a new house. Happy. Walking. Her daughter smiling. He knelt. I was blind. Forgive me. Linda looked at him calmly. You were not blind. You chose what you wanted. She stared at him. Not with anger. Not with revenge. Just truth. You didn't lose your life, she said softly. You lost your crown. At that moment, her fiancé stepped out. Is this man bothering you? Linda smiled. No, she said. He's just someone I used to know. She introduced him to her fiancé, a man who loved her and accepted her child. You were simply someone I knew, she said. Then she walked away. Samuel stood alone. Broken and full of regret. He had chased a skirt. And lost his crown. Moral lesson. A man who trades loyalty for lust will one day trade comfort for regret. Do not throw away diamonds chasing glass. And do not underestimate a woman who prays while she rebuilds. The house built on secrets will collapse without warning. Some men lose everything not because of enemies, but because they betray their own foundation. Thank you for watching Ray Tales Africa, where African stories reveal hidden truths, and strength rises from broken hearts. Like, subscribe, share. For more tales that teach and stories that stay, thank you.